opportunity to provide advertising services to you. If you're a small business, call us at 465-2621 to join our family of small business advertisers. Call us 465-2621. You'll be glad you did.
St. Kitts and Nevis, get ready. The second edition of the Jesus in the City Parade and Festival is coming to Warner Park, Bastille on Saturday, May 17th, 2025. Join thousands of believers from across the Federation and the Caribbean as we unite in a powerful celebration of love for God and love for people through music, the arts, and the culture. The festivities kick off at 11 a.m. with the parade leaving Warner Park at 12 noon and moving along city streets, returning to the park for a grand concert celebration. Be a part of this unforgettable experience. Enter a float or group or become a sponsor. Visit jesusinthecity.com to get involved.
From the heart of ZIZ Radio comes a political talk show like no other. The Edge, with host Devon Cornelius giving you his take on the biggest stories happening in governance today. Got something to say? Let's hear it. Give us a call at 869-465-2555, Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
big tune by the Chromatic Brass as we get ready for Radio Market. I have my co-host in here with me, and our guest from last week is with me as well. So stick and stay. We started now. You know, when this song done is go we going and gone we gone. It is now time for Radio Market. It is Saturday, the 5th of April already, 2025. And we are in the Easter season. Cool, so you know. Well, my peace. But welcome. As I said, good morning to my co-host. It's okay. Well, watch here. Watch. Hey, let me go again. Let me go again. See, as I say good morning to my co-host.
Good morning.
Okay. Bye. Resting big time. And good morning to my cousin Yvette.
Good morning, everybody.
Okay. So we are here again for Radio Market. Hoping that you'll call in and sell your merchandise. Okay? Or give us something. Jobs, etc. You know? But remember, it's just we just giving back to the community. So nobody would know. Would have put out a blackboard outside with a load of things on it, mark on anything, so you cannot call in. Right? Those of you who put out a blackboard and, businesses, we don't allow that. And the ceiling is how much? 5,000. Right? We don't go over $5,000. Right?
That's reasonable.
Yeah. So it's for you to just sell. Those of you who are hoarders and, like pack rats, like had to go every brand of the thing. Blender that come in, the bullet, the this, the that.
Sell what you have.
As you upgrade, you give it or you sell. Right? Somebody might got a fridge, 2 fridge. Things like that. And it's good to give. So that's what we're here for. And we really enjoy it. It has been going on for a long time. Long time, because when Mick joined me, it was 2008 and we were going before that.
This guy came by me he came down the street and I was buying music. He come up to me and he said, "Man, looking for a long time." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, I want to tell you, the Saturday show, what are you doing? Boy, it's a wonderful show."
Yeah, it is.
He said, Jasmine and Mick used to be good, but the two I with Jasmine now bring something different.
I'm telling you.
Here, every Saturday, I make sure he's not going to walk with me transistor.
John, you remember when they used to do that when cricket? You got
Oh,
a transistor,
yeah.
like how you
Oh,
have
yeah.
this phone right now.
I
You
got
have the
my
little
transistor
transistor
still.
and walk with it.
I got mine still.
Cricket.
Well, on Saturday
Yeah.
mornings, don't even try to call me in
no.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Between 10 and 12, I am listening to Radio Market. That's it. I'm not moving.
A lady told me, she said, Jazzy, yeah, want see me hurrying up, doing my work, hurrying up to do my work to get to listen. She live in
But
Miami.
it's so stupid because I can simply walk with
With the radio, but no,
I
no,
need
you
to be
got-
sitting and listening.
You need to be focused.
Yeah. But as we get into Radio Market, we invite you to call us, the usual. You call, you sell your stuff, or we may have little discussions, nostalgic, taking us back. Because, Lord, sometimes, I honestly believe we'd have to be in that place sometimes. Because so much happening in the world today. So it's good to just go back and reminisce of the days when just
Something
everything
peaceful.
was
Something
peaceful.
peaceful.
Yeah, when nothing was happening. The most you would hear is a one-off.
And we
You know?
thought it was boring.
Yeah.
And now we're so happy
And now
that
we're
it
so,
was.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So it's good to go in that little area.
When you could sleep with your house open and, yeah.
I know, right? Good morning, Radio Market.
Look at the hands for Ashanti man.
Morning, Radio Market.
Good morning. It's funny you're talking about the transistor radio, huh?
Mm.
Because I left home, I'm in my car. I can't have the frequency for ZIZ. And I have my little transistor right here listening. Yeah.
That's so
I'm listening
cool.
by my car with my little transistor radio, yeah.
That's, and that really carries us back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Remember the
listening,
big
man. Thanks
bombs
for your
that you had on
support.
your shoulder?
Boom bap.
Boom box.
But it's so cool to have the transistor,
I got money still.
So the transistor radio ain't the same as the transistors of yesteryear. I guess it's like digital now.
I know they got
No.
Oh, that's still the same with the turn the knob and so.
By the knob.
The same one with the turn the knob and so.
Yeah.
With the 2-pen light and 3-pen,
They
the
got
4-pen
digital
light.
too, eh? But
Yeah.
they still got the old time.
Yeah. With the 4-pen light and so. That was so important. We have anybody Ramona for sure in the house.
She is
Jackie in there too?
not yet.
Jackie and Richard.
No.
And Neville
We never is in. He's saying good
and
morning.
from the DMV. Yeah.
And Ramona is saying good morning, Jazzy, Wanga, and Dennis. A most
Good
blessed
morning
and
to you,
wonderful
Ramona.
weekend to you guys.
Thanks, Ramona. Ramona, Yvette, maybe you might not know Yvette.
But Yvette knows.
But Yvette
her.
know you, Ramona, very,
Yvette
very
knows when
well.
she was born.
Yeah, very, very well.
I was talking
Yeah.
to she uncle just 2 days ago. Weasel.
But who is Weasel now?
Weasel is
You know Weasel, Yvette? Who is
You
Weasel?
don't know Weasley?
Not by that name.
She named Stanley.
Stanley.
Oh, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, yeah, no, Stanley, yeah.
I was talking to him just
Yeah.
about 2 days ago and he told me she was down here Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody tell me so to go away and see if she ain't show up,
That's what I tell you.
What
I
about
can't believe
Squeak?
Ramona come and see. Yeah, that's Karen.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
See?
Karen has her own business and so, and she works for TDC, I think.
Oh, she's here?
She does she's a travel agent.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her, though.
Okay. She lives up Gilead Meadows.
No, I knew when Pip was born. As a matter of fact, Kathleen Clark and I went and buy this piece of oilcloth to put on the bed when
On the
Pip was
crib,
born. To put on
What
the,
is a what?
It was like
That
for,
in case
for
they pee.
the to-
Oilcloth?
Yeah, it
How-
was called oilcloth. But you get a like an oblong piece and you put it on the things that when the diapers wet or whatever,
Yeah.
it don't go through to the
Oilcloth?
sheet.
So how
It's
it,
called oilcloth. That's all I know.
Yeah, the city drugstore so used to sell it.
Sell it, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think we
Oilcloth.
went in Astafans. Me and Kate Clark went and buy
So-
oilcloth for Pip's
It's
screen
like
bed.
a plastic effect
Mm-hmm.
that is waterproof.
It's
So
waterproof. It's
when
just
you
a
pee, then
waterproof.
pee and so.
You know.
Even
To
if-
put
Do they
on
have
the
it
bed.
still,
See, when
though?
you say
I
oil,
don't know.
oil and water do not mix. So the
Yeah.
water would stay on top of the oil.
up
Yeah,
to
but
my
it ain't
children
oil.
time,
Huh?
I know about that.
That's what it was. I don't even know where it
Why
just
they name
came
it?
back to
It
my head.
had
I
nothing to do
don't
with
even
oil. No oil
remember.
was in it.
Listen,
That's why I know it has too.
It just named so.
Oilcloth.
Oilcloth.
Oil was in it?
For Pip's screen bed.
That's why
it had to have some sort of,
That's what it was
oil
called.
within it because
I can Google it and see if you can find oilcloth. See if you can find oilcloth. If it is the Googler. If it is the Googlist.
It was there at the time.
whatever the oil, the fact that oil was mentioned because it
Mm-hmm.
was, it would
Probably oil
repel
based,
water. Yeah, it would repel water.
Yeah. But you believe oil was in the cloth?
Of course.
Somehow, but why not? But they put dyes
oil
in
is not
cloth.
detrimental to,
Yeah.
you know.
They put oil.
But
it
do
depends
they,
on the oil.
do they have that still though? Have you ever seen it? Like, when was the last time you saw that?
Let me ask you a question. Where does linseed oil come from? Cotton, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's that, and you make
You
cotton.
see, it does say
And
it?
this
Well,
has a
read
pattern
out,
on it.
read out.
Oilcloth, also known as enameled cloth or American cloth, I don't know those, is close woven cotton duck or linen cloth with a coating of boiled linseed oil
You see what
to
I'm
make
coming,
it
see what I'm
waterproof.
talking about?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So,
Cotton
I wonder
is
if you could
you make clothes
purchase it here.
Huh?
Well, it's
Well,
here. We
If it's still, I mean, like, if it still
If
still
it's still
exists.
there.
So, no,
I
I
would-
think
I
we
would
went
think
in
so.
Astafan and bought it, me and Kate.
Lauren, you still got
sorry.
it?
I buy from City Drugstore.
Oh, okay.
Oil cloth?
That's
Lauren,
what I
oh,
tell
you
you.
still got oil cloth?
In my children time.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, the cloth you're talking about there, I think we used to call it a Macintosh. We used to buy it from City
Macintosh,
Drugstore.
it was called. Too.
Oh, Macintosh.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, okay.
All right, thanks. Macintosh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why oilcloth is the one that came to mind, but
But
that
I
is
thought
what
it
came to
was
mind.
But that's why, yeah.
That, see, what you said evoked different.
Yeah, right.
So Macintosh and oilcloth. I wonder, I hear you now.
But I know I buy the oilcloth for pipsqueak.
You got that on?
Kate and I.
I hear him. Okay. So, oilcloth. I got to find out if they have it still at Astafans, because Astafans is the oldest cloth store right now.
To my
So,
surprise.
yeah,
I was
and maybe
looking
Miss
for something to
Spence.
turn my head.
Yeah.
And Sonia Carr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The oldest one, but yeah, Sonia Carr is
Well, which is
another one.
older, Spence or Astafan? Because Spence did a long time, you know.
That's a close one. I am not sure.
The one on Central Street.
Yeah, that's
Upstairs
Spence.
seating.
Spence.
That's Spence.
That's Spence.
Not upstairs.
No, but
Downstairs,
downstairs.
yeah.
Spence, yeah. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I think
downstairs
Astafan was
seating,
before them.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think so, but no. But there was a Miss Spencer.
Yeah, I know.
There was a
I-
Miss
I-
Spence who
I
had
know.
that store before.
Before that Spence right
Before
there.
it became
This
owned,
Spence.
before it was owned by the Seaton.
Oh,
family.
really?
There was a Miss Spence, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they kept the name.
I think Astafan was there before them. Because I remember I used to live up New Street,
Mm-hmm.
and within my
Yeah, but
time.
longer you're young.
Yeah, how
Relax,
young you
relax.
think I am, you?
Yeah, but you're young enough to not know whether it's Miss Spence or Astor.
But yeah, in fact, wait there. You're talking like you're far from him with age.
But
I
Oh, yeah,
know, but
fine.
I am saying I don't know.
So you ain't.
Exactly,
So,
that's
yeah.
why I'm
But the
saying.
Social
because
Security building now, where that, what was that store there? Because
That
was
used to be
That was
Kawaja.
Kawaja. That was a cloth store as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had Hickson, the one we used to call
Miss
Hickson.
But that
Because-
belonged to Astafan.
Astafan as well?
If I'm not
No,
mistaken.
Or
belonged to
Saheli.
Saheli. Well,
Saheli.
Saheli and Astafan is
But then
sisters,
you see,
right?
That's the one
is
to the
class
bottom.
two too?
Yeah.
Right on the corner, we used to sit down. The
No,
people are sitting
opposite-
there still.
2-in-1 Lachlan, opposite where Terry Byron and them have
Where the piece of wall come out, so we used to sit, we just sit on that.
Miss Hickson. Miss Hickson used to be in charge of the store. Yeah.
It closed down or something?
It's closed. There's
right?
nothing there
Yeah.
now.
Abandoned building. But she also used to be in one when you cross Sky Street, but going further into Irish Town. Remember, Saheli had.
Oh, that's between College Street and Shea Lane.
Miss Hickson used to be in
That
there
was
too?
Saheli. Saheli had a cloth store
Yeah,
there
but
too.
Miss
But they
Hickson
have
used to
the
be in
cloth
the
store
house.
also on Cannon Street also, presently, Saheli.
Oh, that's
And-
another. That was a brother.
Oh no,
or
that
something
yeah,
was-
yeah. Solomon
Salo.
Saheli,
Salo.
Salo, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And there was Aberisk.
Yeah,
Abbas
cool.
had cloth
They had
too.
cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then they went into clothing.
yeah, and then now they're totally gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wow, that's not the cloth stores, you know.
Yeah.
And they were all doing good because
This
people
was
used to buy
just
from
the-
them.
Because they were
you know.
dressmakers all over the
All
place.
over,
Saw him.
even up the one there where I think it was bought. Saheli Bracho had a cloth store in there too. And
Well,
so-
Millie had one, yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Solomon's and then went there late. You had a Miss Matter used to be there.
Yeah, there was Natter. Miss Natter
Natter,
or
Natter,
Miss
something.
Natter or whatever.
Yeah.
The Saheli's and they were in more in Baker's Corner, Salah and them. So it's later when he got married, his wife must have went there. Then you had a woman they called Mrs. Nasser, was down which part Chinatown is. Which part Chinatown was? Miss Nasser used to be there. Her husband used to be in Shea Lane.
so.
Eid as well. Eid was there too.
Eid was there.
Eid was weird. Well, Eid came in later in life, but Miss Nasser used to be there.
But yeah, Eid was like there, we start Chinatown. Eid was
Eid came there late.
Eid came late.
The two Eids used to be on top of 4th Street.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
And George.
One we start digicellers.
Yeah.
And one
that was George went to Montserrat.
Okay. So Eid was 3 places.
Yeah.
Well, Eid was 3 places. You had one down in Market Street.
Is Market Street or College Street?
Market Street.
Okay, where Ann Libert was.
He came from Cross Baker's Corner. My great uncle them say he came from Cross Baker's Corner in the place where Caesar was.
Caesar?
But when I got to a certain age going to school, you had the Greyers and them there. That's where I met the Greyers and them before they went up there, further up to the top of Brand Street. That's where the Greyers and them used to be.
They might have been, but I don't
know.
No,
the Greyers is the 2 guys who they make.
Yeah, Johnny and
Ribeiro?
Yeah, he talking about their ANSA or mother or whatever.
Okay.
Other people.
Yeah, they used to be there. That time Caesar, not about to find next to the east of the police station. You had a dry cleaning business there. And then you had a stone wall building there. Mr. Caesar used to be in it.
Yes, Caesar used to be there. And the Daniels used to be there too with a supermarket.
Yes, Daniels used to be there.
Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But there was next to where Adams Walwyn and Brooks' office was, there was a Syrian man right there where Ann Libert took over eventually.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Pistano.
Is Pistano?
Pistana wasn't a Syrian. Pistana is Pistana for National Bank.
Yeah.
His parents were down on the Bay Road, had a big business.
Okay.
It was Alvarez? It was
No, it wasn't Alvarez.
Good morning, Radio Market.
I think it's Pistana the man there.
No.
Radio Market, morning.
It was a typical Syrian name.
Hello.
I know him.
Good morning.
That used to be in front of the MIA.
Who?
Eid used to be.
Yes, Eid was down there too. Yeah.
In front of the MIS Hall?
Market Street, he had some.
That's where Marion has a
Marion, he used to
Marion People's Store.
But Eid used to be there, yeah.
People's Store. But they had Marion had a store.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Chapman.
That's Iplin?
That's Iplin, Mrs. Chapman, if you please. Okay.
That's Iplin.
Yeah. Okay. So, whoa, we had a lot of stores.
There were so many.
So many stores.
And all of them used to do good.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, while we... Okay. Good morning, Radio Market. Sell something.
Yeah, where Ann Libert used to be.
Uh-huh.
Now used to be next to where.
Yeah, that's right.
I said that because because
okay, thanks.
Now used to be next to me.
Man is his father and his Pistana. He carries her thought, but
okay. What you said?
Used to be next to me.
Yeah. 1 minute. Nawaf used to be what you said?
She used to be next to me. Hickson.
Mr. Who?
Hickson and BCA. Where BCA is now, Warren. He used to be on there. And then he left and went to where Ann Libert used to be. That used to be now. Yeah. Okay. I know that for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, Nawaf, that was the fat man?
He wasn't
fat. But
you know who a guy mixed up with? Fatine? Fatine was a different person. He was the one who used to play Santa Claus. One of them used to play Santa Claus. Who is Fatine? They have a Fatine too.
I think there was a Fatine Saheli.
That's Syrian too.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning. I want to be Nawaf and Fatine were brothers.
Oh, Nawaf and Fatine were
brothers. Used to be more in the Liverpool Road.
Okay, yeah.
Mr. John. But I remember Nawaf in Chile nowadays. I remember Mr. Nasser.
Abu Nasser?
Nawaf was there.
I don't know. Whoever was next to Adams, Walwyn and Brooks.
And Libert. I could remember that.
In that block, we had Mr. I come long after with Mr. Bart.
Bat had
was
a
drugstore. I used to work there.
And Gwen
Yes,
Thompson
Bat
and
had
them
a
had a
drugstore
little
there.
jewelry kind of store.
Yes.
Mr. Thompson had something
Mr.
there. And then
Thompson.
there was somebody
And
else.
Mr. Batiste used to take pictures. He was in the area there too, in the same block.
He came up from down Market Street.
Batiste came from where?
Market Street.
Market Street,
Yeah, and he was in the same block.
Yes, he was which part the office was. Then you had a man named Mr. Adams, a 70 man. Which part the Star Taylor is he had a photographer place there.
2 photography places was there?
No. He was before Mr. Batiste came up
Oh,
here.
before Batiste came up.
Mr. Coker was up there by the dental lab in Market Street.
Yeah, Coker was in Market
Alice
Street.
Robinson was down there, like where Dr. Boudoir used to live.
Who?
Miss Blatcher went there eventually, but Carlos Robinson used to be in there.
Carlos Robinson used to be Coco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. May know who named Carlos was. May know the people. I remember Coker though. Thank you.
I think Carlos married to Chin's sister.
Dawn
and there, yeah. Chin, Larry, you call Larry.
Yeah. What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Okay. Good morning.
Constance.
Radio Market. Sell something.
Video. He had a man had it for lost side teeth. We used to call him Kadabo.
Call him what?
The full road.
What you used to call him?
Kadabo. One was supposed to be Kadabo. Right there by Market, by Mitchell John, over by Mead. You swing where the man said park for here. In the airport, Kadabo.
Okay, then.
Thank
you, Mr. Put a handle to me name, see? Thanks, Lydia. Put a handle to the Lydia name, yeah? Yeah, Kadabo? Who Kadabo was? What he used to do?
Kadabo was a Syrian man. He used to sell clothes and stuff, cloth and
He had a store, he had his own. Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, this is Sugar.
Sugar, what's up?
Sugar is good morning.
Some people in your family will travel miles to bury you.
Oh, Lord.
And they won't just cross to support you.
Sugar, you preaching again?
Yeah. You have to start with that.
You say good morning to you, brother.
Morning, Sugar. Sugar, we talk.
There is Wango.
Good morning.
Good morning. We have a lady here, isn't it?
Yes, we have a lady right here, yes.
Yeah, let me say good morning to her.
Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah, morning there.
Sugars, I listen to the show all the time, and I used to really enjoy your calls, but you seem to have changed.
Yeah. Sugar changed. Sugar called to talk about.
Sugar. But why is it if you are a Christian?
You can't have to change.
You don't have to change.
But what he used to say was not bad.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, what he used to say was decent. So,
yeah,
so he could
doesn't
continue.
Have to change. But I used to look forward to your calls, and now I'm like, what is?
He has a family now, and he has to show respect.
Oh, I see.
Blackie.
Sugar. What you said, Sugar?
I said, Blackie, here come up. Blackie pregnant again.
Blackie what?
Blackie pregnant again.
Well.
That easy to understand. The family is increasing.
Blackie ain't playing.
I hope he's married, Sugars, because now that you're a Christian, you have to make sure that everything is in order with your family.
Yeah,
so,
yes. So Blackie gonna have to get married.
Have to get married. I mean,
yeah, to your husband, to the fellow. Thank you, Sugar.
Wanga wants to know if Blackie brought home the guys yet.
Blackie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blackie, she went father.
No, he did.
Oh, he did? Okay, then. Okay. Okay.
We're going to have to get married. We can't have that.
Okay.
Keep it in the song.
He did it. Okay. Thank you.
Yesterday, right?
Huh?
With Wango yesterday. I just do can't catch the bus. Trying to look at bus. When I look at Wango come up, it's so good. Wango pass Carlo to me and God.
Wait. Go ahead.
Hey, the nice tongue you come in, Sugar. If you put up your hand, you see me. Sure would have stopped for you. But I see you on the side like you're going country.
With the bag over the shoulder. So
But you on the other side though?
Yeah, you was on the going down
Yeah,
road.
because remember the wall over there. You can't go over there.
But Sugars, you
Yeah.
see me going tongue, put up your hand. You had to
wave,
recognize me from, before I see you. Once you put up your hand, I'm going to stop.
I call you.
I call me and say, Wanga tongue. Come on, Sugars. Come on.
Wanga. I sing this song, What would the band can sing, Try what no stop at all.
Okay.
Try what won't stop at all. Okay, later.
All right, later. Okay. Whew.
Okay, hold on for a second, please.
Okay, the time is just about 16, 17 minutes before the hour of 11.
Yeah.
Wow. We have, let me see what.
Tower Library.
We have Tower Library online. Tower, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So, Yvette was telling me about
ANSA.
ANSA?
ANSA, the ANSA reunion, yes.
Yes, what does ANSA mean?
It's the Anguilla, Nevis, and St. Kitts associations that come together to have a reunion to reunite our people.
So do you know how it began? Because I've heard about it, but...
It began, the planning started in 1983 by the late Faustina France Cavanaugh and her team. And the first reunion was held in 1984 in Montreal as an annual event. In 2000, it changed to a biannual event, and it was held in Toronto, Montreal, St. Kitts, Miami, Buffalo, Leeds, and Birmingham.
Not New York.
Okay.
So so it's something that goes every 2 years. It happens.
So where is it being held this year?
So this year it's being held in Toronto, Canada, and it's from May 23rd to the 25th. And you can get all the information about the ANSA reunion on the website, which is ansareunion.com.
How big is the club though? Like not a club, but I mean, the membership. How big is the membership?
It goes by the association. So we have an Anguilla association that it's not too large. The one in Toronto, I think they're just revamping it over the last few years. We have the St. Kitts and Nevis Association, which is quite a large association, and we've been around for over 50 years.
Whoa.
And then you have the NevCan Association, which is the Nevis Cultural Association. So the three associations come together to host this ANSA event. So what they do is they get members, volunteers, we have team leads, we have a committee, and that is how we do the planning for the ANSA reunion.
So it's being held in Toronto this year, you said?
It's being held in Toronto from May 23rd to the 25th. And if I can quickly go through what will happen.
Yes.
So on the Friday, we have early bird packages. We have different packages, and people can also buy individual tickets for events. So on the Friday will be a registration, and then we're going to have a meet and mingle on the Friday, and that starts at 6:00. On the Saturday, we'll have the official opening of the ceremonies, and that starts, I think, at 10:00. Then we'll have an educational session, and then we'll end the night by having a dinner and dance, a gala. On the Sunday, we will have a church service, a luncheon, and then a cultural show. So we always end the weekend with a cultural show, and that will be on the Sunday. There will also be tables where people can purchase to sell whatever things they have to sell, whether it's souvenirs, promote themselves and things like that. There are also tables that you can purchase for the whole weekend, and they'll be open from 9. It's a marketplace, we call it. And it's open from 9 a.m. on the Friday. It goes right until Sunday, and it ends at 5:30. So there's a marketplace to purchase things if you want, and we invite vendors from all over, like St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, to come and showcase their stuff.
So it's a week-long activity?
A weekend.
A weekend, just a weekend, okay.
Yeah, May 23rd to the 25th.
Okay, so Eva will
And
be
it will
back by
be
then?
held at a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it will be... She has to be, Jazzy.
Okay.
And it will be held at a hotel, at the Chelsea Hotel, downtown Toronto.
Okay, last question. Is the returning nationals, is it they are part of the ANSA? The St. Kitts Nevis Returning Nationals Association. That's something by itself?
Well, they're a different association, and they're the association, I think, that held the ANSA, and they were responsible for the ANSA in St. Kitts and Nevis when it was held, yes. So it's more or less all associations that we have that represent the three islands that come together and host this thing. And it's to unify everybody, right?
Okay, so anybody can be...
Yeah, and it doesn't mean because it's a St. Kitts, Nevis and Anguilla event, it's to bring all of us together to meet up with old friends, people you may have not seen for a long time. It is really a nice event. This is the first time I am really getting involved, deeply involved, because I'm the president for the St. Kitts Nevis Association. This is the first time, but I have volunteered. In 2012, I volunteered and I got involved, but I've been to many ANSAs, and it is really, really a good time.
Okay.
But although we say St. Kitts Nevis and Anguilla, we do not shut out anybody else who want to join. You can be from a different island, a different country, whatever. You're more than welcome to come and join us and see what we have to offer.
Okay, thank you so much for calling.
And thank you, Jazzy. Mm-hmm.
And I remember
and hello
you.
to everyone there.
I remember the Liebers. You were up. You're facing Greenlands Park, right? No. That's the street you live. The street facing. Ingle is your brother. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yes,
you
and Marlene. I know the name because your name was unusual to me growing up. Tara.
Yeah. Right.
So,
right.
But
right,
I don't.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember you very well, Jazzy. I remember you.
Yeah. You were the upper people, like
Excuse me.
No. Greenlands was the suburbs in that time,
At that time, that's what they used to say. But no, I wasn't. I was just like everybody else.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tara. Take care.
Thanks a lot for the time.
Okay.
Have a great day,
You
everyone.
too. Bye bye. And thanks for listening to Radio Market.
Sad I didn't have to do it.
Okay. Alrighty, so that's interesting. But Greenlands was the suburbs. Only the.
And look at Greenlands now.
Look at it now. So run down. So run down. Yeah, really, really, really look horrible. You're coming down the road and it's like, oh my gosh, the houses, a lot of them dilapidated and such like,
Not just Greenlands.
But I guess it's the family thing.
The problem is that a lot of time when the family go away, the younger ones go away, the older ones stay here and wither away, and then the younger ones don't want to come back.
But sell it.
But they don't want to come back in the first place. So you have to deal with it because.
Just send home to somebody and
tell them sell the house first.
But a lot of times, because it's legal, you have to go to those legal means.
So the person will go to get in touch.
But then
with
again, too, it's always a lot of times too.
And then send you.
But then sometimes it's more than one sibling that own the house. More than one sibling that own the house, and it causes that. Okay, let's.
I find it very sad.
Nobody.
That's it. Go with it.
Yeah.
I'll get mine.
Okay, so you're listening to Radio Market, and we were just speaking with Tara Liebert. Thank you so much for calling, Tara. Okay, we're going to just go over the list from last week. Just reminding you that it is a time when you can call and sell stuff, give us something. If you have a house to rent, people looking for houses to rent, etc. So you can call us. But last week we had balusters, $20 and $15 each, and then we had paving stones, $4 each, and one chill, $900 EC, 6633658. Then we had one popcorn machine, $800 EC, 663, same number, 3658. Belgium German Shepherd, $1,500 EC, 663-2100. Then we had Mastercraft Hammer Drill, $250, 760-5202. Grocery errand shopping. If you want somebody to go buy your groceries, call for info, 668-8383. One air fryer, brand new, $450 EC, 662-7058. And one Yamaha digital piano, P45 with pedal and stand, $1350 EC, 667-9227. 664 or is 764-9227. Now you got a load of 6 and 7 here. Wait, you got 1 7 and 2 6s. Let me take out the 6. I got 2 6. Let me check and see what I got. Let me make sure. Okay, I got 6 6. Okay, let me put it as 764-9227. If the person who called last week, if that's not the number, just call us and give us the correct number. Okay? Now we're going back to the phone lines. Yeah, or you could call our, we know. Any? Okay, so we're continuing. Remember, you're listening to Radio Market. And you can call saying good morning to Miss Martin, Julie Martin, and her mom was buried on Tuesday. Yeah. I looked at it on online, then I went to the cemetery because, yes. So saying good morning to Julie and Patrick. And it was good seeing her younger brother because I ain't seen him a long time. He lives, I think, in Nevis, right? You don't know, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, somebody saying good morning from Atlanta, Georgia. Nice to have you in the house. Good morning. So we were talking about the different cloth stores. Tony, good morning. He said he tuned in from St. Croix, but he at work. Morning, Tony. How's St. Croix? Oh, Julie says he lives in Antigua. He now lives in Antigua. Yes. Oh. Okay.
Then we got Rebecca Bass saying, big up guys, Wonga, Dennis, Jazzy, and the lady.
The lady. I like how everybody's called.
And the lady. The lady.
Sharon Parry says, good morning to all. Howard Maynard say, good morning to the A-team. Dennis Wonga and Jazzy from Ramadan Maynard living in Virginia. Granny Daniel, blessed morning everyone. Nika Hanley. They used to call it Mac Attack.
That's the class? I wonder if the class. Mac Attack?
I never heard
Oh,
that.
the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Tabati says, positive vibration to the Radio Market crew. Booming out much love from the north. From up north. For the workout this morning, as usual, you guys are my soundtrack.
Big up, Tao.
Lavida Thomas Richardson says, good morning.
Hi, Lavida.
Gracie Fahy said, good morning to you guys. Jazz up. Jazzy, you're looking great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We can't see the lady good, that's why. Yeah, I'm not seeing the lady very well, right?
What lady?
The lady, the lady.
Yeah, the lady. I don't even know that I'm a lady.
The lady, so pull up. Maybe you might go, come up a little bit, because I could see the lady legs. But I can't see the lady.
And we have this lady say, good morning, listening from Germany.
Who that?
Somebody's listening from Germany?
Yeah,
that's nice.
Best Change says, good morning, listening from Germany.
Thank you so much.
Kitchens are everywhere.
I'm telling you, good morning, Radio Market.
I should say.
Good morning. Your number is not on the screen. I have to ask somebody for your number, and you don't say the number often enough.
Okay.
I have.
You have something to sell now?
Yes, I have two things to sell. I have a 7.5 kVA transformer for
A
sale.
7.5. Wanga, talk to me. What you said?
Transformer.
A 7.5 kVA transformer.
Something.
7.5
something A.
kVA.
Oh, kVA.
Yes, that's correct.
kVA
For
transformer.
sale. The number to call is 662 9777.
How much for it?
Let them, when I call, you get the price.
No, we don't like that, you
so.
know. You have to guess the price, man.
You could negotiate, you know.
Well, it's over 5,000, eh? So
He says
that's
it's
the reason
over.
why I said.
So then you can't sell it.
If it over 5,000.
Can't sell it.
No, but you could sell it, but not on radio
Not on radio
market.
market.
Okay, another thing, I have a full sort of mattress box spring, not the mattress, the box spring. It's called. It is called a sort of foundation. It's a box spring, and it's a brand new one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's being sold for $1,000 EC dollars.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your number you said now?
Your number is 662 9777.
9777. Got your
And
covered.
I'm located in Nevis.
You got anything else to sell?
No, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks for letting us know, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Hatanada, as the guy say. He didn't understand that they had a, everyone love Raymond, that sitcom. They had a neighbor from China. And she used to say, Hatanada, but she meant have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, so but she used to put it in one thing, like one word, Hatanada. I think that's so funny. Okay, so, all right. Morning, radio market. Hello?
To give the feedback there.
Uh-huh.
We try to get out this radio, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's a play the big tune for you, turn down your radio.
Yes, to work this radio, I mean, just get it, anyhow, turn it.
Why be a transistor?
Yeah, just lick out the battery out there, so just shake out the battery.
Lord of matches.
Battery make it work. Yes, we look two kittens.
You want two kittens?
Tell us I give two or three kittens.
Yeah.
Kitten, yeah.
Somebody want two kittens.
Yeah, we want two kittens.
You could take all of them. Just go catch them and you go with all of them. You can get from blackie to whitey.
Okay, so check Boyak and he can give you two of them.
No, hold on. This go you happen to know where they know how small I think is big. So take this number here, please.
Go ahead.
How we go again?
But you don't call yourself, so go understand. That you know it. Yeah.
Boyak
765
5816.
5816.
And if you don't get me on the number there, try 661 7642.
661
7642.
7642. How much of them you got, Boyak? You want to know?
When you come, you see.
What kind of answer that you see me making as
people? Wait, one tell him, listen.
No, okay, that answer good enough. Good enough.
He has more than two.
All right.
I want all of them.
Oh, to do what with?
Do not for business.
Yes, each food is all right.
Pretty boy behind the mountain used to eat them,
That is so not true. Okay. I need to leave pretty boy behind the mountain. He used Mr. Sebastian, was he friend,
So?
He used to be done by Dr. Sebastian all the time. I remember him.
A lot of people eat cat.
Yeah.
He did not eat the cat. But hey, I hear something else.
I haven't heard Sonny Boy last week or this week.
May I hear Sonny Boy for a long time, coming to think of it.
Okay.
Sonny Boy, we hope everything I hear.
Go lawyer.
Yeah, because we ain't hear him for a while for true. Now you say so, Yvette, it's true. Okay. So what time it is? I need to know.
5 after 11.
It's true. Okay, I got 3 past 11, so you're a little fast, but that's good. Yvette, last week we were talking about you and the
cakes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me update everybody.
Yeah,
on
the cakes,
cake
yes. So
situation.
update us.
I have had some calls, but we haven't been able to identify a location. So that puts everything to bed. But because I'm coming back at the end of the year, what I am in the process of doing is putting not putting, because I already have my class, on paper. So I will now be doing a complete class. I'll be doing a class for not more than 10 people. So once I get to 10, that's it. That's the cutoff point. I'm going to identify all the things that I need for the various classes, and I'm going to send them down. So if you don't have, if you have, you have. But if you don't have, you'll be able to purchase them at cost. I'm not looking to make any money off of it or anything. So I'll be selling them at cost. But what I will send is like the styrofoam that we'll need to use as a cake, the fondant, the not buttercream and stuff, because that stuff we'll buy here and get it made.
Okay.
But anything that is like an instrument that has to be used that might be difficult to get here, I will get them, I will send them down, and what I want to do is we'll probably have to do about, the maximum would be 10 nights. So maybe 5 nights in 1 week and 5 nights in the next week. But I want to do them leading up to Christmas. So Air Canada starts its flights, its direct flights. I freight plane. So I am coming direct as possible. So they start in November. So if I come down on the first flight, and we can get those the first 2 weeks of December, get it out of the way. So the aim would be that I will teach you everything, but the final class is normally a test piece, and the test piece can be your Christmas cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is where you will put all that you've learned.
Everything fall into
You will then choose which ones you want to use to do that final cake.
Okay.
So maybe before the middle of December, we will have finished.
Okay.
So that's my intention right now. So I think there are about 5 names so far, and if we get another 5, that will be it. And I will be in communication with those people, tell them what is happening and when, and
okay.
there we go.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
It's much more organized than trying to force everything into this. So that's what's going to happen.
Okay, so I got 5 calls and 1 more person who would like to.
Okay.
So that's
and
6 now.
Julie Martin, I'm putting your business on the street. Julie called me yesterday, so she's going to be put down.
Okay, wonderful. So you're almost there.
Yeah,
so we're looking forward to that. God's will, if it is God's will, yes.
Any males?
Not one. I think you have a male.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Just
and I
check.
don't know
A
what
chef,
it is.
yeah.
But every time you get males doing like typically, quote unquote, female stuff, they do it better. Oh my gosh! Every male student that I've had has been better at it than I don't know
but
what
you know
it
what
is.
it is? My grandmother, Mr. Archibald used to, when he cooked corn, right? Whatever special he used to do it with, it used to be a little.
It just tastes that extra. It just is that extra.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so we cooking on gas.
Yeah, we're cooking on gas.
Yeah. I hear somebody saying the gas stove going out of style. How?
Why?
And it's all electric stores going to be in soon.
In Canada,
I'm telling you, right?
It's hard to get in.
So look how we're going back to 3 stone.
The coal pot.
Look how we're going back to coal pot and 3 stone. Yeah. Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, Desiree.
Hi.
I have 1 deep freeze to sell.
Okay, that's wonderful. One deep freeze.
The number is 663 7569.
What's the number? What's the cost?
Cost is $2,000.
For $2,000.
You can use deep freeze, but it's about 3 years old.
Okay, and what's your number you said?
663 7569.
What? 4569?
No, 7569.
7569. Okay,
Yeah.
got you covered.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yo, welcome.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're listening to Radio Market, and we're having a nice lively discussion. We were talking about the different cloth stores. Any comments, any more? Good morning, Radio Market. 1 minute. Radio Market, morning.
Good morning. I have some coconuts to sell. $3 per one. Hello?
Because you got enough feedback. That's why you sound so.
Okay, I'm going outside.
What your number be?
$3 per 661 7528.
7528. Dry coconut?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank
Got
you.
you covered. Okay.
Okay. Right.
This is the coconut time, eh?
I'm making
Coconut time coming
dumplings
up.
for Wonga, and then it's on Wednesday, so I need a coconut.
Good Friday coming up too, you see.
Yeah,
So
this
everybody
is the
gonna-
coconut time.
You notice I said Wonga, and then it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Me not study. You think me a study, you know?
Jazzy, you don't got your kite?
Jazz,
No,
Jazzy, no, she must eat, you.
I must eat, so me not study.
Okay.
But I want to say mucho.
Okay.
Mucho,
Okay.
yeah. Who the had who's his name Mucho?
There was a Mucho.
There was a Mucho.
He was a good clown, yeah.
Yeah, Mucho.
He had the prettiest eyes.
Yeah.
He had like
Yeah,
greenish
some kinda
colored eyes.
hazy
Oh, he
eyes,
had
yeah.
some pretty eyes.
Mucho?
But he was a bad man.
He was bad.
Man.
Yeah. Character was, you know.
Yeah, the old Mucho. I remember that name for sure.
Jazzy, you know Gracie?
Gracie Hanley?
No.
Hospital.
Say my brother
Foy.
Roy is doing great from a stroke.
Gracie.
Then she also, well, as a matter of fact, she says she's from Keon and lives in Canada. Fitzroy, we call him Roy Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
On him, he says he was to call your husband uncle.
Roy, well, his surname is Foy?
Well, it's Fitzroy is his name really, but they call him Roy Chicken.
But his surname is because no, we had I don't
Well,
know.
Foy is her name, her surname. But I don't know if it's
Okay, that's. I think he was
supposed to call him uncle.
Yeah, Elvis' mother brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's.
Okay.
You know.
He from Keon for sure, if I remember correctly for real.
And Ty is saying he wants to know if you have that song "My Concerto" by Bobby J.
Who is that?
Tao.
By Tao, you don't know Tao. That's the biggest song for me. Tao. Tao, why? What here? Right? I think that's the best.
Yeah.
I just love that song. I love that song. I mean, that's how I get close to Bobby J. Really, because I never really know him, eh? But I know him from Elimat and the Jazz Brass, and that particular song I always love it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I get to know him, and I did an interview with him in the Spotlight, and I call him Sir Robert.
reunion.
So let me just drop that tune for Tao right now. Tao, hey, me and you on the same page with this big tune right here.
Is a simple melody, as simple as the way we made. My concerto, it was made for you and me, and when you hear it play, you'll never forget. Yes, I wrote it just for you with the feeling from within. Yes, I did.
music, boy, me like going them zone there, a guy that can't come out.
I can't sing, so the rest of you all will have to sing around me.
I can't come out them zone when I go in there, you know, because the music is so rich. Yeah. Imagine it still sound like,
good old days, yeah?
but it sound fresh.
Yeah.
Like it was done like yesterday still, you know. That's why I like the guy Nicholas Branco from Barbados. I like the fact that he's still bringing back the spooge. He got a nice album there, a nice 2 songs, 2 medleys with spooge. And I like that because I used to wonder why they let that go down the drain. How they could allow that to go down the drain.
I mean, it is good.
Yeah. It's the same way.
It would be good tomorrow.
Then they need to keep that beat, even if they had to do a cross then. But spooge was just off the chain. You hear that song, you know?
You know, to me, it's only 2 big names I could recall.
The Drayton too?
Drayton's too and
the Opels.
Oh, well, that's 3.
Wendy Aline. That's who the second one before you?
Jackie Opel.
Oh.
That's the Opels, yeah, the Opels. He had the Opels, yeah. Jackie Opel and the Draytons too. Yeah. Singing Francine had some good ones. She was from Barbados, right? Singing Francine, originally. You sure she ain't from Barbados? But how she get into that spooge thing so big?
Trinidad she from though. That was our best friend. No?
Yeah.
Trinidad she from.
Because
listen, how we could ask the same question, how we get into reggae like that.
No, but we ain't even into the reggae like that to me, but she really captured the spooge really good, in my opinion. You know, I mean, to me, in the reggae genre.
She just walk out that she could master this genre.
Oh, I got to find out. In the reggae genre, Crucial Banky, he had a good understanding of the reggae. He had a good understanding of the reggae. He did some really good albums and so.
See, you know? He got Jamaica and he...
Yeah. He even talk like them and all.
I'm telling you.
He even talk like the Jamaican them. I go on a yard and so.
But I don't know why everybody everywhere think that they're supposed to speak like
a Jamaican. And then another thing too is those who do rap. Yeah. Those who rap here, they feel that to be like America in order to do it.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. Good morning, Radio Market. Sell something.
Hey, Jazzy.
Hey.
I'm calling from Nevis, right? Singing Francine is a Bajan.
Yeah.
Wango. Wango.
Yeah.
Singing Francine, her real name is Francine Edwards. Sing?
Yeah.
Okay, I could have swear.
She's a Bajan. She's a Bajan. I've been married for almost 4 years. Singing Francine is Bajan.
I think they say she's a Bajan for true.
To be corrected, but I know she's...
Not was because she's dead now, you know.
Huh?
She died.
Yeah, no, she died.
Okay.
Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Nevis in the house. I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know.
Born in Barbados but grew up in Trinidad.
Yeah, she born in Barbados. Yeah. So because she got that spooge down pack, boy.
She got you.
Yeah, when she sing that, love is the answer, love is a guiding light. If you want to love a little more, everything will be all right.
This lady one named Bridget Bowshaw.
Bridget Blucher? Yeah, I think she's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah. But the same thing, wasn't, who was from Grenada? In Sparrow was from Grenada? Yeah. But lived in, thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, most of the top Calypsonians came out of Tobago, you know, Tobago.
Yeah. Okay. So
St. Vincent produced a lot of good Calypsonians too.
Yes, Vincent Soso and Beckett and Porsa and
all them,
I like how we adapt the spooge though. We really, I mean, Elimat and really make spooge sound. We enhance it. I mean, really good, you know.
But Elimat could enhance anything.
Anything for true. Anything. Yeah, that's one thing Elvis used to say, boy. Elimat could just take a song and make it like out of this world. I love that.
Third of them, and
I love that.
Elimat is their grandfather. The third one
I love that.
is Elimat all over again. Thank you, Lord. We'll get another one.
But
I was watching, I think it was Facebook, and I saw a young lady playing the trumpet on 4th Street with the church group.
Oh, yeah?
And she was awesome, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you mean the other morning? The other Sunday?
Yeah.
Her name is Karen Brown.
But listen, you know, she
did the anthem.
The whole thing
Local person?
Yeah, she did the anthem.
I said, look
Yeah.
at that. You remember we was talking about maybe somebody could
Mhm.
come out there.
She works in National Bank,
But she,
so-
she did an excellent job.
Yeah, she did the
Command was
anthem,
really
yeah.
nice, really
We had something Sunday. We were going around the island. In the 4 parishes we went praying.
Okay.
And she did the anthem. But she and Elvis were very good too. She is from the Defense Force, eh?
Remind me of,
She plays in the Defense Force band. Yeah.
Okay.
Erickson's wife.
Erickson's
Erickson
wife?
Brown
Oh,
wife.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very good.
It was so strange to see.
Mhm.
It was enlightening
Oh,
to see
yeah.
a female playing the trumpet
I
and
know.
playing it as nice as she was playing it.
Another beat, that's a thing that I find that has gone down. Like we like Getaway is Cadre, you know.
Are we gonna? I would
Cadre
say that,
from
because,
Nevis is
look,
like
it's a nice beat.
Yeah, it's like we just leave.
And-
It's just like, oh my God.
You know,
Well,
listen.
to me, the only one person keep it up.
Oh.
The
And
meat.
that's the that he's the
But
inventor.
he is the inventor of it.
Yeah,
But
that's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
but they ain't let it. It ain't continue,
you
which
know,
is something that they need to bring back. The thing has done it.
What
What
is
you mean?
Cadre?
Cadre
I'm trying to
is a
find
kind
out
of,
how to play it for you.
It
I
has
think
it,
this is-
like a cross between the spruce and maybe.
Is this a do?
Rock
do- 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 do-
calypso, yeah.
This is it here. This is it. Let me see if this is it. Yeah, this is Elimat. Elimat backing him up. Right?
Lord, what a scene in Charleston. Everybody jumping up like them mad. Lord, look trouble all around. At this time of year, we just super bad. It's the 5th anniversary of our Culturama.
That's Cadre.
The
Well,
Cadre was part of the.
but Cadre is the meaning of Cadre is like a small group of people or something like that, right?
But
A
they used
cadre
to
of
talk
people.
about Tertian thing. They used
Really?
to talk about the Cadre.
Back in the
And
day?
it wa- yeah. It was some kind of, I got the impression it was some kind of dance that was
Oh.
associated with the whole old time Christmas thing.
So does anybody know where Cadre
I
come
don't
from?
know,
Because
but
it's
I've heard
amazing that
it.
I thought
I've
that
heard
that
them
was
talk of the Cadre.
yeah the Cadre.
But
Okay.
I never really thought about what it meant.
masquerade
but
garb
I
that
believe
is
the
called
man,
Cadre.
that's what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
masquerade and
Oh.
something involved with the cadre.
So it was there.
Yeah.
I need to go
But
back over that thing.
I think that he brought up though is so maybe is that where he get it
Maybe, yeah,
derive
maybe
from
it-
maybe
it-
something
yeah,
from back. But that is an awesome beat though.
It is nice.
I think the Calypsonian, what his name is again? Thing did it. Miko has a Cadre. Had one with on Cadre and
This and that go on too.
the guy who won, well, he won a couple times.
Astro?
Has one with Cadre as well. But I think they should really keep that beat going
It
because
sounds good.
it sounds good. It sounds really good.
It's unique. And,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Well, a couple of the main calypsonians in Nevis have done it.
Yeah, but they ain't keeping it up. It should be
And
like
it's not too fast, you know. so
that's
you could
right. That's
take your
right.
time
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
So what is the beat that's unique to St. Kitts?
I don't think we're gonna be unique to us.
We play anything.
We play anything. We adapt to anything.
Maybe the tempo?
Maybe the tempo. Because remember Paul Kings Douglas had said we just jamming fast forward. Yeah. Because he said you never see people jam so fast yet. Somebody had said so.
And we didn't always, you know. There was a time where we took our time and went down 4th Street, but all of a sudden this thing changed and everybody was going fully
yeah.
tuned.
Nick sing about it, chip.
Yeah.
He want to know if you can dance like that. You can walk with the baseball bat.
But yeah, we never used to. But then it became. I guess it's because it was steel band playing, where it was that slow.
Yeah, you couldn't go that fast.
So you couldn't go
with a
that
steel
fast with a
band
steel
anyway.
band. But once the band started to play, now it's all over.
After the rhythm
Full
box.
speed ahead.
Back in them times, the steel band players used to carry pan around the neck.
Yeah.
We just sponge between years, pinching you.
I'm telling you.
And when fight break out, how they used to protect themselves with the pan.
Okay, but we know that is Bahola, but as you were saying, somebody was saying he invented the beat, but it came from something. And I'd like to know where it came from. That's what I would like to know. Anybody out there who have the cadre, and as you said, maybe he derived from the masquerade too. So he put it together with the masquerade beat, and maybe that's what he did. So, but that was a stroke of genius to me to get that together and put it like that, right? I mean, when you look at Alomolo is he too. Maybe he might just invent a beat, because he's really good, You ever hear the song together? With the one with the big drum in it? With the masquerade drum in it, even?
Maybe if you play it,
I mean, sports playing. Boy, me arm. As we say, me arm. Really, really good. Yeah, together it name. I don't know if I have it in me. Let me see. How to spell together again? Oh yeah, E-T-H-I-S. Let me see if I have it. But that one that's one for sure. I ain't seen it. I'm gonna try and find it. I have Let's Celebrate Together by Alomolo. Together. I didn't see it. Okay, I'm gonna try and find it. But that particular song too. And he always used the indigenous instruments. That's one thing with him, He always using the kind of instruments that the fife, and so in his songs, that's what I like about him. He's stay local. He's stay with what we grew up with. So I like that. But I can see if I can find it, know. Perhaps cadre originated from Africa, most likely I think. But it's a really good beat. Or you call in and sell something now.
It's a very quiet
people must be calling.
Radio market.
No, people calling. I had it on thing. Anybody say anything? Because looking at that, a load of writing going down there.
Esther Ali said, "Good morning, guys. One Jasmine.
That's my sister.
And your guest.
Esther, hello.
So another one of my sisters.
Tabu says that hey, you should see him.
You up and singing French.
Okay, and play it. Good morning, Radio Market. Hey.
And the doctor and the skip and the lady there. That's a good question you all try to find out. The music, the type of music, the beat and stuff. But really, everything really come out of Africa. All the music created from Africa. But the difference is like we as a masquerade team, we beat now. We add to it and change the beat to suit our dance. But all of those were originated from Africa. All those beats. That is the real thing. The different kind of beat, all of them was really created from Africa. Such as how the masquerade beat, we play the beat just to suit dance. But all of those is originated from Africa. The beat, African beat, roots music.
Okay. Yes, Elbow, thank you so much for that information there.
Yeah, man.
Bless up. Okay, Rabuka was saying something. Let me see what he says. Let me play this and see.
Hey, good morning, Jazzy. You up and singing Francine parents from Trinidad, but they were living in Barbados on an estate. So while living in Barbados on the estate, they got singing Francine.
Okay.
Francine Edwards, so she was born in Barbados, but her parents was from Trinidad. Yeah, they were living on an estate in Barbados, so that's why, she involved in this pooch business, Yeah, man, bless up.
Bless up, Rabuka. Thank you very much. Bless up. Okay, so this is the song, Yvette. We in the zone today with music, right? This is it.
Eskimodi Umbreskia, Johnny Conqueror, Rambaka Tambrak, the music. First to come, the Kalinado, well among these lands and waters, Europe sent some colonizers, brought my folks from
imagine Gillian Scarry?
She's something else.
Yeah. That there is a big tune.
That is
big
nice.
tune, really nice. I like the fact that he uses the instruments. And you want it with sport, sport and the kettle drum, making it talk,
The kettle drum is
that's what carrying the song, Dread. Yeah. What you say, Boyak?
I would say that you should see him when you were playing the Bobby J tune.
Well, you could imagine him
and
now.
He said he's currently reading the Elimat autobiography, Under the Breadfruit Tree. He said, what a history.
Yeah, I need to get that. Elimat.
Elimat
wrote a book. Yeah. I need to get a book for true.
It's published?
Yeah, I need to get a book for real.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Greetings, Rowley. Thanks for that piece there. That brother there is a super musical creator, man. That brother there. And we're talking about what is unique to sing it. He gonna do it, Yeah, he gonna do it. You know the name the one I'm carrying now. Let's tell you the blessing. That name is Emperor Theodore, son, who the thief of the Yes, that name that he's carrying, Emperor Theodore, son, prince. He was a prince. They stole him out of Ethiopia and took him back to England and kept him in Windsor Castle until he reached the age of 19. He refused to eat and passed and they buried him in thing. And the same he passed 1906, and the same month, that he passed, years after Windsor Palace burned down the same month. Talking about thanks for all the musical information, man. Imagine a world without music, Sister Jazzy?
Yes, I Steel Pulse, life without music.
A world without music. We had a reasoning concerning the virgin who sing. He from Trinidad, ain't it, Rastafari? He from Trinidad, ain't it? So he sing Caribbean Queen. Get out of the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean.
From
Tobago.
From musical festival one time. What name again?
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. He from Trinidad, ain't it?
No, Tobago.
From Tobago.
Okay. The next island. All right. Give thanks for that.
Give thanks. All right. Thank you. I think he's talking about Alamulo, his name. He's saying where he come from. Yeah. But maybe, because if we incorporate the just like how he did with that song, maybe that's a cool beat right there.
Yeah.
But we need to really
invention.
Yeah. I wonder if we have registered like the masquerade. Like, okay. Wasn't there a period when one time, when they said some white man was almost got the patent for the pan?
Yeah, that created quite a story.
Yeah, and it's Trinidad. The pan was originated, right?
From Sweden or something was trying to
almost got the trademark
to copyright.
Yeah, so I wonder if we have copyrighted the masquerade because that's our own, I mean, I know that it originated from Africa, and maybe the steel pan originated from Africa too.
Yeah.
Right, but the man almost got it.
Trinidad,
the oil drum.
So the masquerade.
I think so. I think Troy Mills and
they register it as copyrighted or whatever.
I think they had Marlene Phipps.
They should.
If
they don't,
they had
should.
that thing working.
Yeah, they should. Yeah. Yeah, that's important.
And a lot of our local, part of the culture.
Because I always think that in America, how they are, maybe some hip hop artists might steal a thing drum and put it in there and say, "Oh, that's ours. We bought this drum."
Oh, everything is theirs.
Everything, they take everything. So we need to really copyright it. But if that's the case, that's really good. I always thought about that, because when I think about Trinidad and what almost happened, that was huge. I said, me mothers, imagine that. Suppose a man had get away. Yeah, but that's a good beat.
Really good beat.
Yeah, he
that
would.
Kettle drum is in my head.
I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. Okay. Well, you said, boy, I'll go see you looking.
Esther is Wanga's sister, yes. Yeah. And she also says, that's a good beat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks for bringing back memories.
Yep.
It is, I'm telling you. Mr. Abel, I can't talk. Colleen, Abel, Colleen. Okay, cool. Thank you. He's saying Amazon, Elimat's book is on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a really, got to give Alamola he props for that, yeah. And that's what we were waiting here. Me and Sugar Bowl Bobby want to him perform that song, because that person on stage with that song.
If he could dance.
If he could dance.
Good songs, yeah.
Should bring it. Look, he got a really nice one. He has a very, very, if I got to give he music. He got a nice one called Sweet Music.
Well, tape them for me so
right?
I can take it up.
Yeah, sweet. And he talk about.
Because then we could use it at the reunion.
Well, why? He talk about
I never can reach up there.
You can't reach up. Well, you can't reach up.
Why not?
Where you can reach up?
Why not?
Well, you use the rebate.
It's resting. Listen, I'm looking for a seamstress to make a dress for the same lady because I want to paint it. She wants me to paint some things on it.
What do you mean, make
a cotton dress?
Oh, nice. For what lady?
Taro,
looking for a cotton dress? Taro.
Yeah,
oh, good morning.
But I can...
1 minute.
Show her to a seamstress, a really good seamstress in Toronto.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
And get the dress down?
A Trinidadian friend of mine is an excellent... She puts up...
We have a caller.
She's listening.
Morning, Radio Market.
Good morning. Did you just say that the steel pan was created in Africa?
Did you say what?
Did you just say that the steel pan was created in Africa?
No, I didn't. I said perhaps, we don't know, but Yvette said it's Trinidad.
Spree Simon.
Yeah, it was invented in Trinidad.
Yeah. Yes. So it's definitely Trinidad.
Winston Spree Simon.
Winston Spree. Play one for Winston Spree. Thank you.
It's the only modern instrument that was ever invented in the Caribbean.
What was that?
It is the only modern musical instrument that was created, and it was created in the Caribbean.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I realize I see them doing something with the pan now. I see somebody got a pan like electric, and I said, buy that in a pan, I want to hear the real thing, because if you could get that out of a pan, right, that has, and when it ring, you could hear it for miles, May want nothing electrified. May want nothing hook up to the electric and the pan made out of,
well, people will always do
but I'll do things. But nothing could beat the authenticity of the real. Yeah. I remember when we went to Colombia, right? We went to play in cornets. And when we finished playing, we played the Hallelujah chorus, and you could hear a pin drop when we finished. And then they just burst into clapping, like there was like, and then one guy asked us, "Them is drum, why you playing?" So that is, can't beat the pan boy. Yep. I love it. Okay, so what you say? You will give me some comments.
Joan Thompson says, good morning.
Joan, hi.
And a happy Saturday, says.
Yes.
Esther. Ta says, Alamula song is Sweet Noah.
Yeah, Sweet Noah is right. Sweet Noah.
Me of Grandmaster Bull music from 1987.
Ah, yes. You see how Tower Guys play music all morning?
Yeah.
Tower Guys playing a lot of music.
It's a musical Saturday.
Last week we talked about bull music.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up that one. Tower Guys. But you should hear Bruce. Bruce got a version of it.
Who is Bruce?
Bruce Skerritt.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
A bull music?
Yeah.
That's what we was listening to.
Yeah. But this is Alamula with Sweet Music. It's a musical journey today.
There was on the television just the other night a story of orphan children and their dreadful plight. Tribal wars and AIDS all about the land. Hungry and afraid, they couldn't understand. These children were brought together by an NGO, provided with food and and the chance to grow. They were taught to sing their own native songs. That was the beginning of their rehabilitation. Sweet music, enlightening lyrics, in rhythmic combination with a positive vibration. Sing a song, sing along, whatever you're feeling. When the journey seems long, you can ease it by singing. Sing along, sing a song now, for the music is healing. If you want to be strong, you can get there by singing. And if you're feeling down and out, rise up and let the sounds come out. And if you're feeling violent, you wonder where the anger went.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And I'm sitting here with three singers, and I can't turn a tune to save my life.
But if you get up, it's all over.
It's all over.
If you get up, it's all over. If you get up. I'm telling
Remember,
you.
she says her mouth is very dangerous.
No.
But I know the feet just moves.
Yeah. It's all over. So, and that's Alamolo. I mean, really,
that is
really nice.
good. He got a new fan. I'm telling you.
But Jazzy, you know, nobody could sing his song, them.
Well, I guess. But and then this is when we talk about music. Any finger in?
There was so much talent in this island.
I'm telling you, boy. We're supposed to be happy, you know. We're supposed to be a happy people.
We are. We let people throw us off course sometimes, but we are
we're supposed to be. Yeah, because that kind of music that come out to sing it's a Davis,
you
right?
Can't.
I tell you.
And be unhappy. You can't have this
I know that's right. Oh my gosh.
Jazzy Tower wants to know if you can get the Alamulu song on iTunes.
I'm not sure. I'll got to ask him. He was supposed to put them on, I think, but I'm not sure.
Larry Harmony.
That's
Alamolo.
Oh my! Let me tell you something. From the time that boy is small, he's musical.
Yeah.
Larry has so much talent.
I was in the Boy Scouts with him, and he used to serenade us with his ukulele, right?
He has
and he's the first one
always
who
been
said,
talented.
I have a sad story to tell you.
Yeah.
Tell me it's Larry Harmony. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
This Alamudu something, whatever you tell him.
Alamolo. Oh, me taught you name.
Right?
No.
Alamolo.
Alamolo. ALA.
I know who Larry Harmony is, though.
MOULOU, I think. Alamolo.
Oh my gosh. Well, now I know you're talking about a musician.
Yeah. I don't know if they're on iTunes or Yahoo. I'll go ask him, but I think he was to put them on YouTube.
Maybe if you take that same name, Larry Harmony, and take, I'm sure Alamulu probably comes out to that.
It's true. Maybe. If you turn it wrong, maybe.
Oh, tell me it's Larry Harmony. Now I know who I'm dealing with.
Okay. So another one who had Cadre, did a nice Cadre song was Miko. Miko is my king, eh? I don't know. Miko is my king. But this is Miko with Cadre Party. It's a musical ride we on today. the music of St. Kitts and Nevis. Why we really
The talent
of St. Kitts.
St.
Kitts, yes.
Yes, man. Cadre. This beat so sweet and so unique. Ah. Georgie. Nice, man. I find myself in a cadre party. And all I know that I was fetting. Woman coming tight in their bikini. Some of them rubbing up skin to skin. Then all of a sudden, me don't know what happened. Woman start to get on so I say, party now in full swing. Woman misbehaving. Two of them hold me and they start to sing. And if you hear them, why yeah. Jam up the cadre. Woman in the party everywhere. Jam up the cadre. Spread their legs, they whining, they don't care.
I mean, awesome beat.
Yeah.
We got. Hi, good morning, Radio Market.
Hi, good morning. I want to get the number for the person selling the paving stones.
Selling the paving stones. Let me see, I gotta go back to March. Paving stones, 663 3658.
3658.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, talk about awesome beat. They really got to keep that. I mean, yeah, they should keep it. I guess it could go because that was faster than the one by Baha'u'llah, you think? So it could get a little faster, I guess, because that's quite a good rhythm. That speed is just good. Yeah, but I am quite impressed.
Wait, this guy also has a cadre beat. What's his name? Flamingo.
Yeah, but I have to find the song. But to me, maybe the clown music could become a beat, Maybe we could have a beat with the clown music. Because clown music is so authentic. It's totally different to the normal string band music. So maybe they could use the clown music and fuse it.
Well, we're going to have to deal with the band leaders and the...
You only take one person to come in and do it, I mean, when you listen to it could be in a song. And you might not get the shock band business, but when you play something like this and you I mean, may want go down that line, that zone. May want go down that. I can't come out of that.
I would like to hear a band play that kind of music.
That kind of music and bring it together with a road match or something.
That would have been something nice for Ellie Matt to
if anybody could do it, he can.
He can.
That beat right there.
Yeah.
That's all, and make it. Use it, let a band play that.
Yeah.
So, boy, you could try it with Don't Doze on Me.
Reston. He is
Boyak got two tunes, okay? Boyak has two songs, Ding Dong Bacchanal and Don't Doze on Me, Set Me Free. Okay?
I
can't find it. You know how long I'm looking for that? I can't find it. By the Mighty Boyak Tower. Are you going to want to find that? Yeah, Don't Doze on Me, Set Me Free. But that you're hot. That you're hot.
Lyrics, yeah.
Lyrically, it's wrong. Oh my goodness gracious.
And
it's just what, 10 to 12.
Yeah. And me too,
Yeah.
And they can't wait.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hi, morning.
I want to hear the song. Please find it, Devin. Please find it. I want to hear skip.
You want?
I want to hear skip. So please find the song. This is Elbow. I want to hear skip.
What you want here?
Skip. You know what I mean? Yeah, the skip up button. You know what I mean, man?
I can look for it and try to find it. And try to find it.
Too.
Yeah, I only got Ding Dong Bacchanal. Me ain't got the
And
those
he
on
has
me.
it, you know.
I don't think.
No,
That's
but
the one of the issues I have with archiving is that a lot of the people who sing songs don't have their music. That's a bad thing. A lot of them come to me and they
But
ask.
if anybody out there
you know?
happens to have it,
Is one somebody I
reach
think
out.
would have it.
Tony for Blakeney Flats?
Rooftop, yeah.
For Rooftop?
Because he was the engineer.
Okay.
So he used to tape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to say that.
Huh?
I'm not even going to. I won't condone that.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness, boy. I would love to see you.
Elbow, you paint the switch.
No, it's elbow.
OMG. That would be so cool. Jazzy, can you play Star Shield for my friend Esther, who asked me? That was Esther's favorite song when she was in.
Can you play Star Shield for real?
Play Star Shield?
That's what it
Who Esther?
I don't know if it's a sister they mean. The King Star Shield, boy, them man were really good. They were really good. I gotta give them the props, boy. When I listen to our music, I'd be like, one go home, go put on me 869 shot and me proud to be from St. Kitts Nevis and Godang Tongue for no reason with a flag and so. For how good the music was.
Yeah.
And
oh, it still is.
Yep.
But you can't, the comparison is so big though. You know, but I mean, times change and so. But to me, methods change, but traditions really don't change. Right. So I think that the authenticity, and to me, knowing that they got so much new things. Before you had to travel so far to go do a record. Yeah. You had to go Jamaica, and you had to go Trinidad, and you had to go Puerto Rico. Now you could just go in somebody's house and just put down an album. You know. Exactly. So the music should be better to me, but then everybody is out of shortcuts now.
That's what I'm saying, like fast food.
Yeah. Not the shortcuts, but I gotta give those keyboardists the props by. The keyboardists still play. They still play the keyboards. I mean the churches and so they got some bassmen and so out there really good, eh?
You know who really impressed me? Drummy.
Who?
Drummy.
Drummer?
That used to jump a toucan.
Drummer. Yeah, and Tony. Yeah, he used to work with he worked with Burning Flames. Yeah, drummer.
He still work with him.
Yeah.
He really impressed me. If you see and listen to, he play the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
The guy
it's true. Yeah, they got some good. Where you see Yvette? Where you sitting?
I have somebody who is saying they love the T-shirts. You notice I am not wearing one because I was not given one again.
We didn't know you were appearing this time.
Yeah, you got to
no
hold
comment.
to the
Can you find out how much for them and where we could buy them from? I'm just passing along the message because I'm quite annoyed that I'm not suitably attired.
No. Either pick her up. It's either pick her
up.
How we gonna pick you up? How we gonna get ready for you? When you come pick you up now?
At the last moment.
Last moment. Pick up 5 minutes to pick up.
If you said from last week, if you said okay, Yvette gonna be on with us Saturday again, then we,
Don't even go there. Maybe
anyway, somebody wants to know where to get them and how much they are. So I'm just.
So Boyak is the designer, and he has his own label. It's called Black Sand.
And where do you go to
get
them?
And
so you might as well give him.
Boyak, I'm giving you some publicity.
Call me 663-6129.
663
762-6129.
So you're saying 663 is 762.
Just let me know, Joan, and I will get the T-shirts for you. Tell me your size and what you need.
There you go.
Okay. And they're like, how? But just for everyone to know, it's like $65 for one, Yes, because you are looking at authenticity and looking at now, buy a t-shirt and put it in a thing, and so he is the one who does the designs on them.
And as
Right?
his manager, I
There you
need
go.
my 10%.
You're hired.
Thank you very much.
You are hired.
How you go hire the whole boy Wanga and who would you all got the time and
You
so?
all didn't say
Let me ask you a
anything.
question.
But how much
Are
time
we
I
not
tell
a
you?
team?
Exactly.
So you don't want nobody else.
So you
bring
can
her
divide
here.
10 and divide 3 into 10. So everybody could get a little
Well,
piece.
listen.
May I have a problem with that.
10% of nothing
is nothing.
Is nothing.
But what you going there for?
Because you
Even
asked,
say-
you asked me about the division.
Yeah, because even
But I'm willing. What I'm trying to say, it's better for me to share amongst you guys.
But if you want, I can take some up to Canada and sell them for you at this ANSA thing, because they will sell. I can tell you that. They will sell.
Gang around, boy.
A bad wind
Never
never,
blow.
blows.
Never blow. That's what my
telling you,
grandparents
I
used to
can
say.
sell them for you.
A bad wind never blow. Yeah. And that's a bit. I mean, I used to wonder what it mean all the time until I realized what it was when I got
Once
bigger.
they get out there, it's
Yeah.
a kicker. You're going to be looking for it every time.
Okay.
have some
So you
chips,
ready?
know,
there you go.
And may want here na all sell off, eh?
There
So we
you
got a all sell off mentality here. May want to all sell off. Me can understand how you go by your shop and they tell you.
But you can.
Well, you have a whole
You
month
remember-
to get a supply. It's at the
Yeah.
end of next month.
That is true.
But you're leaving to like tomorrow.
I know, but he could ship them up. And
So-
I'm sure other people are going to be coming up. Between now and next month, you'll have I know people coming up on the next flight and the next flights. There are two
Okay.
other there are kind of flights after this one. So you'll be able to get them sent up even if I don't take them.
Okay. Well, we can take a quick
And
break
I will-
and come back as we wrap up.
I'll send them for you.
11:56 already?
Are you kidding? It's
We're taking a break.
11:56?
We're going to take a
Okay.
quick break and
When
come
you're
back.
having
Don't go
fun,
away. Stick
Wow.
and stay.
Every step you take. St. Kitts and the Divas, are you ready to step up for mental health? It's time to lace up, show up, and make a difference. Join the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis' annual mental health walk run on May 17th at Figgy Bay Lawn, starting at 4:30 a.m. sharp. Choose from 4 package options, starting at just $40 EC. Bring your best friend, your fur buddy, or your entire squad, and let's hit the road for a cause. Win cash prizes from $1,000 to $2,500, plus special prizes for the best dressed person, youngest participant, and more. Register today at any Development Bank branch or WhatsApp 869-765-4342. Together, step by step, we move for a mentally healthy federation. A huge thank you to our incredible sponsors for standing with us for mental health. Terms and conditions apply.
Make a way in the land. Sugar workers come to town. They work every day. They don't get back pay. No, it's holiday. They ain't want no money. So then why they bother me? Coming every day with my check and day. Shouting him hooray. So, what you want, what you want? You want to jump and whine? What you want, what you want? To play my song in time? What you want is music. You want to play my set today? You want to jump and shout today? Carnival is time today. Let me jump and sway today. The kind of man we want to play. Hip, 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 hooray. Hear them down the road. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Carnival is pass up class. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Sugar City, hooray, man. Break and make food goes on. Happy with the pizza hand. Say that they ain't cake for the show this year. It's a big cap year. Then up came an old man. He back went down to the ground. One to peg, give way. He take one stick there and make him shout hooray.
Especially for Esther, she says Esther's birthday. That was especially for Esther. But that's what Joan said. Played for
somebody. I think it was Esther.
Yeah,
I think that's
Esther.
the name that they said.
Yeah, Joan Thompson says, because you played for my friend Esther, who we asked.
I guess it's another Esther cause me and my sister.
That was Esther's favorite song.
Me not to be in, you know.
Okay.
When we were in Bastia.
Well, maybe when they were in Bastia High. But you know, when you go out, it's different to when you're home. You know? Bastia High School.
Bastia Senior High.
You mean Bastia Senior High.
Yeah.
Even me know that.
Thank you.
Because I got BSH, you know, so yeah. But Tahoe, yeah, I have a copy of Alan Lomax.
She said yes, Wanga's
Yeah.
sister.
Okay. Well, we're wrapping up. I have a copy of it at the place, you know. Every Christmas they got this one that, well, he named me, long time we hear him either. Culture. There's one that Culture likes from Alan Lomax. If it is some fisherman answer he tape, right? And you know, fisherman mouthing on a kind of back door and so. So they be singing, right? And one of them has a song about Feeny, this girl named Feeny. And he owe Feeny, and you want to, you give her $1 and she'll do for another. But,
oh, Lord.
but in this song itself, right? The man went wrong and he got even here edited. So the man musing, "Bah, Momo, why you don't sing good? You sing stupid." And so in the recording, you know, and then in the recording, like the man sing, "You're going to walk back," and so, and then they go back again. "Oh, Feeny, you give $1, she who for another." That's the kind of songs that. So I had to edit. I had to listen to all of them before I play them back.
You need to edit them. I mean, this is.
And so I play, but you can't tell us that he's saying. You have to really listen, right? But these fishermen, you know, they used to sing anything.
I mean, after we get up
Right?
here, I'll tell you what my favorite.
It's so
But I can't say it on here because you might.
Feeny, we gotta say hi to Lauren and Candy Astafan. Good morning to you and all those who are in tune. We are finished. It's now time. I mean, imagine that. Let me just go over what we have quickly.
In the lungs.
Let me just go over what we have quickly, and then we are out of here. Wow. Any last words, guys? Let me go over first. So we have one full Serta mattress, $1,000 EC, 662-9777. One deep freeze, $2,000 EC. And coconuts. Wow, that's strange. Okay, I got it. One deep freeze, $2,000, 663-7569. And then coconuts for sale, $3 each, 661-7528. Okay, so that's what we have on the market for today. If you need to get anything, you have to call me because they're not online as yet, as we're still working on getting everything together. So you can call me at 465-2621 throughout the week, and I will find the list and tell you what we have. Okay? And so, other than that, anything, guys?
Well, I want to say that Joan says thank you very much for playing the song. And I want to wish everybody an enjoyable week and a blessed weekend to you.
Thank you.
Same thing, I just want to wish everybody a pleasant weekend. And all our ardent listeners, home and abroad, kudos to y'all. I'm out.
Yvette?
Well, I enjoyed my 2 weeks here with everyone, and blessings all around everybody. God bless us all.
You got one more
And
Saturday?
we enjoy having you too.
I have one more Saturday.
Okay, good. So we will see you next week. And Boyak will have your shirt. You'll be in your shirt next week. You'll be in uniform next week. You hear?
Okay, if I come up here and I don't have a shirt, I am not.
So then that is where you would hold her feet to the fire.
Hold me feet, but who they make the shot them? Hold me feet, then be here. Wait there, let me just straighten out everything. Remember I have a black belt, eh?
Oh, okay, listen.
Okay.
Yes.
Remember I have a black belt.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
we understand.
You win, Jazzy.
Watch it.
You win.
You win.
Y'all good. Take care of yourselves. God bless you and keep you.
Same to you.
And we really, may the Lord make his face to shine upon you and give you peace that passeth all understanding. Have a wonderful week.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you find a church. Go church. Even the go church, you know. So are you go church?